Hello everybody and welcome to Tuesday's Phonics. I hope you got on alright with Monday's Phonics. And again we're going to carry on with the letter sound S. So if you wanted to, before we start this PowerPoint, you could go onto YouTube with your grown-up and have a look at some of the songs we sing in nursery, some of the Jack Hartman phonics songs. If not, you can just continue with the PowerPoint. So the first game that we're going to play is we're going to do a bit of I Spy. So you will need your grown-up just to pause the computer for a little bit now. And we're going to have a look on the screen here at all the pictures to see if we can find a picture that begins with the S sound. So it's quite a lot of pictures on there. So the best way to do it is, I think, to have a little look through. So there's a snake. Would the snake begin with a S? Have a little think. There's a pig. There's a sock. Astronaut. Tin. Insect. Paint. Necklace. Needle. Nest. Nose, nurse, snail, ant, table, ink, teapot, scissors, stamp, pot, paper, tap, tree, sun, and newt. And pineapple. We've got pineapple. So I think that's all of them there. So let's have a little think if we could remember any of those that began with the S sound. Snake, that began with the S sound. Snail began with the S sound. Sock, that began with the S sound. Stamp, that began with the S sound. And scissors began with the S sound. Oh, I think I might have missed one. Can you guess which one it is? That's right, it's the sun. So well done if you were able to do that. So we're going to sing our song again. And your mummy and daddy or the grown-up that's looking after you might not be able to find it on the internet. So we can just sing along to it. So it's the snake is in the grass. The snake is in the grass. The snake is in the grass. And if we want to do it with the action, the snake is in the grass. The snake is in the grass. The snake is in the grass. And that was just with our pointy finger, just doing the S shape. So again, we've got the S in print and the S in cursive, because these are the different ways you will see the S around school when it's written down. So if you want to just go over the S and then you get a feel for how it's shaped. So we've got some pictures here and we're going to go through these pictures and sound them out together. So first of all, this picture is of the sun. That's right. So these little dots are just to help when we sound it out. So S, O, N, sun. The next picture, oh, it's a face, but it doesn't look very happy. It's sad. So we've got S, A, D, sad. Now we go on to this one here, which is a sock. And it's got something a little bit different here, a line. Now, you don't need to worry about that too much. It's just to help with sounding out because we're just focusing on the sounds. We're not worrying about the spelling or anything like that, just the sounds. So we've got S-O-K, sock. Then this little girl here is sat. So we've got S-A-T, sat. And she would get a marble in the jar if she was at nursery because she is shining. And the last picture here is of a snail. So again, don't worry about this line here. These buttons here, these are our sound buttons, and they're just there to help us sound out because that's all we're thinking about, sounding out. So we've got S-N-A-L, snail. So we had sun, sock, sad, sat, snail. So well done if you were able to sound those out. And the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to draw the S, again, the S sound. And when it's written, it's called an S. So we're going to do the S. So you might at home have a torch or something that you could use as a light and just shine it up and make the shape of the S. Because at nursery, we have those special finger lights, don't we? Where we use them to trace in the sky, but Miss Holmes doesn't have them at home. And some of you might have them at home. So if you do, you could definitely use them. So well done for doing Tuesday's phonics, and I'll see you for Wednesdays. Well done, everybody.